Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, I am spending my summer in Dallas, Texas, interning for AT&T. And so basically this video and the video before this, which I'll link in the description box below, are basically videos where I just talk about how my summer's going and share with you my internship experience this summer. And in case you're wondering, I am going to be eating animal crackers throughout this whole video because I'm hungry and because I can, and who's going to stop me? Monday, we started the day by having a meeting with our intern innovation project team, and we started getting the groundwork laid out for like how we're actually really going to build this thing. And this may not seem that hard to just kind of like get it started, but trust me, it is. It took us literally an hour. We got absolutely nothing done. Pain in, like, biggest pain ever. But my team is really great. I really like them all, even if we have some creative differences. So we eventually got that figured out. This week, we got cake twice. The first time was because there was this random event on our calendar called Join Us for Networking, and our boss was like, you have to be there. So we went, the four of us went to networking, and it turns out it was actually a surprise party because our CPO maybe won a Forbes award. He was like number 3 on the Forbes list. So we got cake to celebrate him, and I actually talked to him at that meeting. He was really cool. It's actually really amazing how friendly all like the higher ups are, because I don't know, if I were them I'd probably not want to talk to a lame-o intern, but they did for a long time. Second time we got cake. Second time was today. It was this man on our floor's birthday, and apparently he's been around for a long time, so everyone loves him. They made a really big deal about it, and we surprised him with cake.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay, Wednesday was legit both the longest day and shortest day of our entire time at AT&T, because we started the morning with this Face the Floor competition, which is where people who are in the TDP program but full-time present on a topic that they've been working on for the past few months, basically a solution to a problem that they see that they think they can solve. And so there were 3 teams that pitched, and it was all wild. Like, someone had something to do with the zoo, other people were redesigning internal systems, pitching for external systems. Like, and these people are like basically my age, like 22, and literally coming up with great innovations that high ups in the company are like, yes, that's what we want to see. We had another speaker series after lunch, and this speaker, like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't that good. And boring. There's other things I would have rather been doing with my time. Especially then. Immediately after the speaker series, we had another intern project meeting. This project, there was a lot of conflict, I'm not gonna lie. Probably my fault. What are you gonna do? But I think it's all resolved now, and we're doing something that I think is gonna be really cool for the project. So over the course of Thursday and Friday, I had 4 meetings with different business partners. Every time I say 4 in this video, I'm like, and it's like not for any other number. I don't know what's happening. Alright. So basically, over the course of Thursday and Friday, I had 4, don't move your hands, I had 4 meetings with different business partners on my team. One of them was the full team meeting, which was nice because I got to see people who don't necessarily work in Dallas, but like are actually on my team because I've been emailing them, but like I've never seen their face. And now I saw their face via screen, but still better than before. I kind of got a chance to see what other people on the team were working on. And then I had a meeting with just my business partner, talk about my progress. And then I had a meeting with the person I'm working directly with on the team, and we kind of came up with next steps, and apparently I saved like 60 hours of work through like a simple automation that I did this week, which is cool. Props to me. I don't know if it's really true, but we're gonna roll with that. Now for the most exciting part of the week. On Thursday, we went and saw a Magic Leap demo. Maybe you're like, what is Magic Leap? Because I know I was. And I was like, are we gonna go play with leapfrogs for an hour? Because like, I don't really know how I feel about that. And it turns out Magic Leap are these VR glasses, or not VR, they're AR glasses, where you put them on your head, and they're like really lightweight, unlike most of the VR systems that I played with. And then you have the arrow, and they basically like project things in your surroundings. But the whole point of a Magic Leap is that they're aware of what's happening around you. So like, you're trying to shoot these guys with like your VR gun, and then they'll hide behind a chair because like they know it's a chair. Or like they'll like project things on your table because like they can read and tell that that's a table, so like they put something on it. It was literally so cool. And so here are some videos of us playing those games now.
Thing.
That's the end of week 4. Oh, maybe that's why I keep doing the 4, because week 4. But anyways, that's a wrap of week 4. Alright, so that brings us to week 5. This week I'm actually filming this video right now on a Thursday because it's the 4th of July, which means no work. And because as interns we get 2 paid days off that we can take whenever we want, I'm also taking Friday off, so I'm done with work for the week and it's a 4-day weekend. So on Monday I had a meeting with one of the people on my team to talk about what I needed to keep doing for my project, because I sort of needed him to give me information before I could keep working on my data mapping. And so I met with him in the morning, and it was a super chill meeting. He was super cool, and he actually got me set up on a lot of stuff and helped me out more than I thought he would originally. And so that was super, super exciting. At 11:30, we had lunch with our FVP, Sarita. And so Sarita was super cool, and she took us all out to the Americano, which is some like American-ish restaurant. I got a pizza because there wasn't really that much for me to eat. But she took us out to this American restaurant, and she took the 4 TDP interns and the 2 general interns with her. And so then we all just kind of hung out with her for literally 2 hours and just talked and ate and had fun. And so that was exciting because A, free meal, and B, Sarita is super cool and she was very nice to talk to and like told us a lot about her life, and in general very chill and very relatable. The afternoon we had a meeting for literally over an hour just trying to get our Oculus to work for our intern project. And so that was a pain, as you're seeing reoccurring theme, just like annoying intern innovation meetings where we get nothing done. Tuesday was an insanely busy day. So we started off the day first. I had a 15-minute meeting with Sarita because she has like these meetings with everyone once a month or so to just kind of like talk and get to know them, to make sure she knows the people on her team. And so that was super cool, and since I already kind of knew her from lunch the other day, I was pretty comfortable. And so we just kind of like talked for 15 minutes about like nonsense and then left. I also had a meeting with Jeff, who's my AD, who's basically in charge of our program. And I talked to him for 15 minutes because he just wants to like catch up with us and see how we're doing and make sure like our projects are still going well. So I had that meeting, and then immediately after that, I met with Motor, who's another person on our team, and he basically was doing the same thing as the guy I met with yesterday, just checking in and giving me more information for my project. So Tuesday afternoon, we were supposed to have this intern meeting where we were going to learn about our presentation for what we're going to do with like when we complete our project for like our whole program, because our whole program's going to do a presentation together. And so I was supposed to go to that, but it was at 2 o'clock. And you know it was also at 2 o'clock on Tuesday was the US women's soccer game. We all wanted to skip to watch the soccer game, and so we're like, okay, we'll WebEx in. It's gonna be chill. But then we tried to WebEx in, and the link was broken. And so we were like, oh my goodness. And so then we had to go to the meeting, and it was an hour long on the schedule, and so we were super stressed. So we got to the meeting, and it was run by one of our fellow interns who'd been here for like a year already because she co-opted an intern last summer. So basically a full-time employee at this point. And she was running the meeting, kind of telling us about the presentation, but she knew the soccer game was going on, and she knew we all wanted to see it. So she made it really short. She made it like 25 minutes long. And then we made it back for the end of the first half and the whole second half of the soccer game, which was so exciting. We watched the soccer game on the BMO floor, which is where we work, like me and the 4 other interns. And so we watched them because there are these 2 main tables that you've seen in earlier videos where everyone can like crowd around the TV then watch. And so here's the video of everyone watching the game. That went till 4, where I was like semi-working but also like mostly just watching the game. And then at 4 I had like a half an hour more work, and then I went home. Well, to the gym technically, but home, same thing. And then Wednesday was the very last day before the weekend. There was suddenly like an event that popped up on our calendar that was called Intern Group Session. And when we checked who was invited, it was only the TDP girls. And so we were all like, huh, weird, like I wonder if it's gonna be women empowerment. But it was actually a meeting with an engineer who works for AT&T, but also does recruiting on the side, like as a volunteer because she feels like there's not enough engineer recruiters, and that really hurts women who are trying to get a job because they're like, oh, this person doesn't really relate to me, right? And so basically she wanted to hear about our process with recruiting and how that went for us and what we thought could be better from AT&T's perspective. And she was super positive and was like, you have me as like a resource now, you can come to me whenever. And so that was awesome. That afternoon was the Netherlands versus Sweden soccer game. And so once again, especially since the office was completely empty, everyone who was left in the office was sitting at those tables trying to watch a soccer game. And so that was super fun. So that game went into OT, and I really wanted to watch the game, but I was also planning on leaving at 4 that day because that was like my hour limit. And then I was like, do I watch? Do I leave? I was so stressed, and just as I was getting up to leave, the Netherlands scored, and I was like, ah! It was like so exciting and like literally wild because I was literally just about to walk out of the building and then they scored. Like that super amazing goal. And so yeah, then I left and that was my week. Teacher Jocelyn here. So as I was editing this video, I realized it was way too long already, so there was no way I was going to fit weeks 4, 5, 6, and 7 all in one video. So basically that means I'm ending this video here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed weeks 4 and 5. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, and I'll see you in a few more weeks for the rest of my AT&T experience. Bye!